Hi, everybody. We're live streaming both on my channel and on Mark's channel. And tonight, as you can see, we have for the first time on my channel, Mark the Spirit Whisperer.
Howdy ho, everybody. Love and kisses and hugs.
And we have Alaska.
There's the snoozing right side up, but probably just for a few minutes.
I know and there's Buttercup. Hi, Buttercup.
Too.
The
My
little water
doggies
bottle.
have to do all my internet. Buttercup says, I'm
Oh,
going to get
there
in,
she is.
get in the lap, says Butter. Okay, it's hard.
Oh, kissies. Like Deb H with Monkey.
Yeah.
Oh, Monkey's just gotta sit right up in her lap, and it's
Well,
it's like the Deb H and Monkey show.
this is a brand new thing that Buttercup's doing. Like she's been doing it like the last three things. Like, okay, now all of a sudden I'm in your lap, which love her, but it's hard for
She
me to
looks a little bit like Lilu in her face, my Lilu that I was telling you about. So it's kind of cute to see her. And usually when I catch you on one of your lives, Alaska's on her back, legs spread open, just going.
Well, most likely she'll be like that before this is over, knowing her.
Oh my goodness. So wow, everybody, we're gonna have a full house night. Let me see how far I can go on this thing. We have Cosmic Orphan, Stephen. He's my mod extraordinaire. He's gonna be, and I have other mods, but he's the one that really,
Good.
takes the wheel.
Orphan.
Here we got Patricia with us. Nancy Riker is with us. And why is this not moving for me? Okay, so Nancy, and I know people have been popping in. We have Bella. Hello, Bella. Welcome, sweetheart. I did see Rossi. That's Rosanna. Hello, my dear. We have Leah. Hello, Leah. And ooh, oh my goodness, it's really jumping. We have Odelia, we have Barb's Wheel of Fortune. Hello. Oh my goodness, everybody. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up. I'm having so many people popping in. So we have Lisa Foster. Hey, sweetheart. I was hoping you'd be here. Good to see you. We have Lady Silver, 1111. Juanita. Okay, Barb, Odelia. Let's see who else has popped in. And we have Buttercup. We have Lisa is here.
You're announcing? We don't need it.
Is she announcing? Oh, thank you for announcing.
I know. If it has a little paper clip, that means it came over from my channel.
Yep.
Yep.
So, that's what that means. Okay,
yeah, that little weird.
I'm learning this stuff.
I know. I wondered if you knew what that meant. That's that little weird thing. It'll come up if they came over.
Okay, now I saw someone for questions. Give me a quick second so I can just talk to Mark a little bit. I did see somebody put in and it's got to be in caps so we can see. But Melissa, Scott, I am going to start yours. So if everybody could just hold off 1 second before putting questions in. Hello, Lori. Oh, all these wonderful people. I love new faces. Flower Beauty. Oh, and before I can hit somebody. Oh, wow, Mark.
Look at you.
You're Mr. Popular.
Oh, well, I don't know about. Oh, there's Flower Beauty.
Flower Beauty.
Sweetie.
Ellen G. Okay. Kim, my girl. Hello, Kim. And alrighty. So hopefully I caught up, and if I missed anybody, it is not intentional. Yes. Thank you, Lisa. I got Lisa and I got Stephen at the helms. Hello, Debbie. Good to see you. Eliza Bassett. Oh my, 27. Mark, this is the most people I have had in a live.
Oh, that's great, sweetie. I love it.
You are helping me break my.
I hope so, and I get you some more.
Breaking my record. Oh, this is wonderful. So people just bear with me because I'm used to having maybe 20. So this is very nice. So Lisa, we're doing spirit messages and animal. No politics, please. I am not a politics girl. And for me, speaking personally, when it comes to medical or legal, I can do an energy around, but I'm not a professional in those fields. And with third party, I will do an energy around the person who is asking the question because I don't have, for my ethics, I don't have permission to go into another person's energy without their permission. So we are doing the spirit and the animal questions. I probably should have put in that in the little scrolling button. But thank you everybody for hello, Arthur. Oh my goodness. Woo.
Yeah,
Before
and
we
I'm
get
crazy, so I always take any question because honestly, the answers don't come from me anyway. So what do I care? Whatever you ask is fine with me
okay.
because it's always an experience to find out what is the answer to that. I don't know. Okay, anyway.
So, yeah, if we can keep it to spirit animal questions, that would be great. And like I said, I'll let Mark feel for him, what he wants to answer. That's fine with me. Oh my goodness. So Tarot Lounge said your package is in the mail.
Wow, I that's
Me too, Eliza. I maxed out on politics too. Hello, Amanda Carroll, book Bewitched.
thank you, Tiro Lands. I'll be looking for it. I know what it is already, and I can't wait.
Ooh, early Christmas for Mark.
Yeah,
Hello, Sylvia. So Mark is well. I think most everybody know who you are. Most of the people in my chat know who you are. Is there anything else you want to talk
that,
about? What's coming up on your channel, or what you plan on doing before we get started?
well, it's very flattering that people know me. Well, I'll just say in general that there's a few
Hello, hi,
people I don't recognize. Um,
Kristen Louise.
yes,
Okay.
she's new to me, and Cosmic Orphan, I haven't seen him. Uh, Tro Lounge is she just started that channel.
Yeah.
Um,
Mark is the bomb. She's
Fatima, I don't, that's new. Hi, Fatima.
oh, she's new.
Anyway,
Yep.
but just
That's
in
one of our
general, every week I always do animal readings every Monday at 2 Eastern. And I always do it with my friend Debbie. She has a channel called Freebird
bird
Spirit.
spirit.
Yeah, and we've been doing that now for a couple of years, just animal readings. And I channel Pan, God of Nature, and he does those with me. And then on Saturdays, every Saturday at 4 o'clock for the past couple of years, I read on anything you want to ask, and that's at 4 Eastern every Saturday. So that's about it. Then I drop in on other people here and there around around the YouTube whenever they ask me, because I like to go. When somebody asks me, I always go on if I'm able to. And I like
Okay.
to start new people. I mean, support. Because people
Mm-hmm.
are really helpful with me, and I like to give back. So
And Fatima just started a channel. Oh my goodness, Fatima. You go, girl. We'll
yeah,
have to go check that out. So, people, go check out Fatima, see what she's up to.
yeah,
Our community keeps growing, Mark. I love it.
I know. It's so cool.
Okay, so I'm still getting questions. So, go ahead then, everybody. While Mark is giving us the lowdown on what he's got going on, I will start starring questions.
Cool, cool,
Um,
cool, cool.
let's
Not even
see.
looking at the question.
Thank you, Lisa.
I'm just skipping them.
Hello, Jill. Jill popped in. Um, I am spiritual. That's cool. I like the little play on the words. I do
Oh,
poetry and writing, so I like that as well.
cool.
So yes, Lisa is here. I did mention Lisa. So Stephen,
Precision.
my mods, everybody, you rock. Thank you. Okay, Lisa, I see you. Um, I don't want to keep Mark too late this evening. So let's see. I'm up to six. How many questions do you usually get through, Mark, with your guides? Usually around
Well,
6 or 7, right?
I'm slow as Christmas, so there's that. Um,
Okay.
we might get to 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
so right now I can take
I'm
about three
saying
more questions. There
I'm
is one question I wanted to ask. I didn't mean to interrupt, but there is somebody who comes into my chat that has to keep quiet. They really can't be seen in my chat, but there is a question they had about a pet that passed. Can I add them in there as the last reading?
yeah.
Okay.
I usually like you here when I'm reading, but
Oh, okay. Well then I'll wait then
I'll
till.
try. I'll do it. It's just my thing is it's always stronger if the person's here, but I can still see what comes picks up. Again,
Okay, well let me see how many people I have
so
now. I can always Actually, I could always buy her a reading from you too, so that you have her full attention. And
Can
so
she?
okay,
And she can come to my channel, but I'm happy to do it tonight. It's
yeah.
fine.
So here I'm going to star that. Can you do it? Okay, so I am at 8. Wait a minute. Wow. Okay, so chat jumps with you, Mark. Wow. Okay, I am now at 10. Questions are currently closed. I have Melissa Scott, Ellen G, Rosanna, Atha, Juanita, Lisa Foster, Jessica Lynn, Debbie No, Sweet and Salty, and Lisa Niedermayer.
House
Lisa.
call.
So right now, y'all, this is probably as far as we are going to get. Mims!
There's Miss
Sorry.
Mims, my
Miss Mims, I
dog.
didn't even see you. Hi.
How are you, sweetie?
Yes. Oh, wow. Look at all this. Thank you, everybody.
Love it.
Appreciate it. Wow. Your chatters rock too. All of our chatters are the best.
The
Thank
whole
you.
community is terrific. It's a
Yeah,
loving, supportive, wonderful community.
I do. Nice meeting you too. Oh, Leah says, just want to say thank you both. You both love you all. Aw, you're sweet.
There's Judith
Hello, Judith.
in.
Okay, so I'm going to get Mark started
Yeah,
and I'll
what's the
try to keep
first?
my best. I'll probably stick to one card. So Melissa has Mark. Remember how you said Peanut wanted to reincarnate? Could you tell me if he has come back to me?
Hi, Melissa. Of course, you're going to have to
Ooh,
remind me a couple things.
there
Are
we
you
go.
here, Melissa? Peanut was a dog, right? Um, and remind me again how long ago he passed away. The little Peanut. I'm pretty sure it was a Peanut.
Oh, we got some people saying hello to Alaska and saying
Chihuahua. Yeah.
hi to Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said he was a Chihuahua.
Yeah. I was going to say Chihuahua, and I thought I better not get that specific because it's probably wrong. Yeah, 2 years ago.
2 years.
Peanut. Hey, Peanut. What's happening? What's going on here, little mister? Let me see. And you don't have to wait for me either, Heather, because I'm usually slow. Because for
Oh,
me,
perfect.
I listen,
Mm-hmm.
and then I do usually do cards to try to double down and see if if it goes along with what I'm hearing. And sometimes it takes me a minute.
What? Hey, no, she doesn't want to say hi. She wants food. Sorry, everybody.
I'm
Even fur
hungry.
babies can't make up their mind.
I had to feed my cats before we started because I knew they wouldn't make it. My dogs can wait, but cats, not so much. Who's at your house right now, Melissa? I didn't see you say hi. Are you? Oh yeah, she's still here.
She's here.
Because a lot of times when I tune in to them, when they've crossed over, they come in a certain way, and Peanut's not quite doing that. So there's that. I mean, Peanut's here, but didn't come in that avenue like they usually do. Um, so I'm curious about who's at your house now. What pets?
Hmm.
You have two new ones. Right. Yeah, I'm interested in the new ones. Two new Chihuahuas. Interesting because, okay, I'm getting a bunch. I'm getting a big bunch of goosebumpies up my back because, okay, it's the first card that came out here. See this? And I love you said you got two new ones. Look at these two, and they got a shoe, and we're going just for
Oh.
playfulness. Because what I'm keep hearing is that Peanuts is back, you know, um, uh, and already back playing around and stuff. Because I also get this, and I get this card a lot when they've come back.
Mhm.
Honor, acknowledge you, me, and we. These look like doxies, but again, little dogs. And that you, me, and we, it's like referring, when I see the card and what it tells me in my head is it was, it's more than one time. It's like um, our connection, you and me, this we-ness is a strong one, and it's going to be, it's more than once. So I'm still hearing, I feel like Peanut
Mhm.
is there.
Yep. That's what I got too.
Okay, great. Did you hear anything?
I
Yeah.
Well, I used my pendulum, and my pendulum said yes, and I pulled on my animal oracle, and I got Panther Spirit, which is reclaim your power. So I think he's reclaiming his space with you. I got Beast Spirit, sweet results await. So you have the sweet results. He's there. He's there with you. And then I got Dragonfly Spirit, truth transcends illusion. So I feel like that Peanut is with you, and not to worry about getting too much in your head, wondering if is he here, is he not here. Spiritually on a deep level, you sense his energy. That one of your fur babies is Peanut. So I agree with Mark with my pendulum and with my cards.
I think too.
Let me ask my pendulum about Queen. She thinks I am thinking my latest one, Queenie, is Peanut.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind to have both of theirs names, but is Queenie the Chihuahua mix? Yeah, it's Queenie
Yeah,
because,
I'm getting a yes on my pendulum.
and plus I pull one card out and it says instinct, trust your intuition.
There you go, honey.
It,
I love that.
it felt
Those are
like
wonderful cards.
to me. I was just kind of wondering what the other dog's name was, but
She named him Queenie. That's the new one, and she
yeah,
thinks Queenie
yeah. I was
is
just wondering if Queenie is a Chihuahua again, a Chihuahua mix.
oh
I just
um yes. I think she said yes. Where's I just saw the something jump. There we go. So I believe that's her saying yes.
yeah. No, yeah, and I don't, and this reincarnation is feels like healthy and everything. Like, yes, that's what I wanted you to say was that she was the Chihuahua mix, and I
Mhm.
feel like she's pretty strong, good, healthy dog. Is what I'm hearing. Um, and she liked that you brought that question up and that you ask it because now you more clearly have an awakening. Your eyes have been
Um,
about who this is. I can't really make this up. These cards,
those are amazing.
they're just terrific. And every single time I read, especially if it's about reincarnation or something, these cards are always just right on the money. Okay, great.
She says, "I hope so because Peanut wasn't."
Wasn't
Um,
healthy. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this time it's healthier because that's what Peanut wanted to say. So you were probably wondering about that. Yeah.
Okay. Next question is from Ellen G. My cat Maxwell died about 2 years ago, but I have never heard from him in feelings, signs, or dreams. Has he just moved on?
Let's see. His name is Maxwell.
And she says Maxwell is her profile picture, so that's Maxwell right there.
Okay. Cutie bug face. Um, Let me just see. Maxwell, are you going to come in and talk to me? Where's my picture?
Okay, so Lisa Foster, I just went through my list. We had time for 10. And so, no, I did not get Flower Beauty's question. So I don't know if we're going to have time for any additional questions. But I appreciate everybody being here and supporting Mark and I tonight. This is wow. 38 people. I have never had this many people in chat. Hello, Hypnicity. Good to see you, sweetheart. Try not to miss anybody coming in. Hello, Anne Marie. Welcome. Um, Questions are closed, sweetheart. But Mark does his readings on pet question. No, pet spirit readings on Mondays with Debbie Freebird Spirit.
And a lot of times, even though we might be reading for some person individually, it might apply to you a lot of times.
Yes, very
Now,
collective in nature.
I don't just say that. I mean, that's because people tell me that all the time, is why I say it. They'll say, oh, I got a ton from that. Or, are you sure you weren't reading for me? Because sometimes that's the way it works.
Yes, Saturday and Monday show too. Thank you, Juanita. There's so many of us. Sometimes it's hard to keep up who's having what show on what day at what time.
Ellen, have you asked for Mac? Have you tried talking to Maxwell from your end? Rather than, kind of waiting for like a sign or something? Or have you ever had that talk about, I'd like you to come back? Is that a possibility? Have you ever thought about that or talked to him about that? There's a big old yes. Okay. Um,
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I got beautiful cards.
Go ahead.
Okay. So LNG, I got Four of Wands, and Four of Wands is about family celebration foundations. So it's about a family celebration. There's happiness, there's celebration going on. So I'm feeling yes that Maxwell has come back. I have Prince of Wands, and what I love about this card is that it's like the Prince of Wands is taking his wand and creating this beautiful. He's like lifting the veil, and the animals can come back and forth through that from earth up into spirit. I got the world card, so coming full circle, returning again, being with you. And the bottom card was Six of Cups. This beautiful sharing. It's a gift, it's a blessing, it's beautiful. And it's like two riding over, coming back onto this side. So I feel very strongly, yes, that Maxwell has come back. And I'll give that over to Mark.
Right. Well, I'm going kind of two ways here, Ellen. Either he is back, but that would mean you already have a cat now at your house. Do you? Because I'm not sure you do. Or the other thing is he's wanting to come back, but he's
Mm,
waiting kind of for permission or like
okay.
your focus with him because I get conundrum up in the air. So that's kind of like I'm waiting down.
Mm,
See, she don't have any pets right now. That's why.
okay.
So he's waiting, kind of like permission or a signal or giving him the flag to go. And then he says, focus, eyes on the prize. So he wants you to focus on him returning. So that would be a more conscious choice. So, uh, when I'm working on this and I'm looking at this idea for my pets, I'll sit down quietly with myself, have a little, I always just talk to God. That's what I say. But whatever you like to say, but I talk to source and tell them about this plan. And I want so and so, and this is what we're working on and focusing on, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody or go against anybody's highest good, then I would like to manifest that. Right. So that's what this little focus, keep your eye on the prize. So you're focusing on him, on the puss, right? And you want that one in particular because I get these two. Paw it forward and friendship carries there. because this is what he wants to do. This one, come back in that relationship, just like always. And this paw forward's just letting me know that it's the next time. It's like another lifetime with you. So you brought it up today because you're kind of wondering, well, I just thought he would have showed up. But he just wants you to focus a little more specifically, like as if, well, the door's open, I'm waiting for, like kind of choose it consciously a little more so that you're working on this end and he's working on that end. But he's just right there ready. I love this card. And under him up in a tree. It's kind of like him up in heaven, like reaching down, going, I'm ready to come back. And I think that's why Heather too was picking up on all that,
Mm-hmm.
And even like that Four of Wands, a lot of times is a new baby. It can mean a new,
Yeah. Celebrations
yeah,
family. Yeah.
coming in, some new energy. So it could be that you know we're pregnant with new energy. So keep focusing on it, okay?
Okay. Okay. So let me see. So Heather Flower Beauty is taking Swing Salty's place. Okay.
Okay.
Um. So, well, we'll just leave and see if we can have enough time.
Yeah.
Because I would hate to.
Right.
Thank you, Ellen, for your question. Let me just go to the back of the top so I don't miss anybody here. Answer a comment. So, Rosanna, are my two dogs Pearl, Amber, and cat Sandy doing okay? Has one reincarnated to my new cat Halle Berry? That's a cute name.
So Pearl, Amber, and Sandy, and they're all have passed, Rossi.
Yeah.
There's one incarnate to new cat, Halle Berry.
And I think she means Sandy. I think she wants to know if Halle Berry is her cat Sandy, or has one of them. I guess.
Right. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they can switch. They don't have to be the
Yeah.
same animal.
I think I'm going to use my pendulum for these questions tonight.
Good.
Get more practice with my pendulum.
You're welcome, Ellen. Yeah, they've all passed. Well, I'm like right off the bat, I felt like it's a dog that's in a cat body. Because right away I was thinking, oh, well, I would think the cat would be the cat, but then it's not going along with that. It's like, no. But let me see about these dogs, Pearl and Amber or Sandy. Who wants to come in? Anybody? They hang out together. Were they together in life, the three of them? I'm wondering, Rossi, because they act like they're buddies on the other side, like all three of them. Um,
Now, according to my pendulum, when I asked each animal, I got Amber a very strong yes for Halle Berry. I asked Sandy, nope. I asked Pearl, nope. And then when I said Amber, it said yes. So I'll see what you pick up on.
no, that's what I was going to say is Amber. I always just kept hearing Amber, Amber, Amber. And that it's a dog, not the cat. And Amber, like just before you said
Aww.
they passed me thinking Pearl was a black
I
lab,
love black labs.
chow. Yeah, I can tell they're buddies, and they're still buddy buds over there. But it looks like one has chosen to return or to return first. They're all or has already. They like jumped in on it. Right, and it says Amber seems to be saying, "Well, I liked." I like the cat. And I was also looking at the idea of what it would be like to be a cat. Also, I feel like maybe she thought On your end, it would be easier on you if she was in a cat body. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what
Mm-hmm.
seems to be acting like she chose that with you in mind. Um, she says, um,
Oh.
she, yeah, she acts like you would probably recognize something about her, even though she's in a cat
Okay.
form, that you would recognize a little something about her, something about her attitude and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
And was Amber like buddies with the cat, or like the other cat, the cat before? Because she doesn't have that. Oh no, a cat. She has a more accepting energy from what she's telling me now. Um, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that's it. That we've hit it, and that it's Amber. Because again, belonging, find your pack. So that's
Mm-hmm.
another returning card. Um, and here they all are dogs, but I feel like
Oh.
she chose cat on purpose. It might be something
Mm-hmm.
about your living situation or something, or that it would be easier for you at this point to care for a cat or something. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's kind of because she keeps saying, "Yeah, I chose that to make it easier for you to get me or have me." I feel like she's pretty friendly as a cat. Like, okay, they were like, yeah, get it. Yeah, very close. And I feel like she's a pretty friendly kitty cat. Like sometimes you get a cat that's a little more like a dog. Like my one cat, Meriwether, she's so
Mm-hmm.
interactive and everything, more like my dogs. Whereas the others are more like a typical cat with their big old snot pants. But I say that lovingly.
Oh
But I
yes.
this one may be a little more friendly and stuff, like a little more interactive. But you would know better, Rossi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm hearing.
And Rossi, really quick, I pulled Koala Spirit, and it says Spirit has a plan. So she had a plan. I got Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. So she decided to come back as a cat. Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. So she's learned that this would probably be the best fit for you as a kitty. And the last card was Be Here Now. So yes, she is here with you now. So that is like the most straightforward message, coming through, as a positive. So yes, be here now. So I just wanted to pull a few cards to go along with the pendulum. That's wonderful. And just so you know, Mark,
Yep.
Karen Doyle came in and said hello to you. So there she is. She just joined us.
Hey, Cameron.
Uh,
Uh, yeah.
and this is Halle Berry right there, she says in the picture.
And Rossi, I don't know what your situation's like right now and stuff like that. The other two are watching all this. They watched the whole process, I feel like, that Amber went through. And it depends on your situation currently. But I wouldn't be that surprised if somebody else comes in, one of the other two. It depends on your situation. I just keep hearing it depends on your
Your
situation,
situation.
like your living situation and what you can do right now. But they're paying attention. They're still watching. They're still like really connected. The three of them. They're like a little bit
Mhm.
of a unit. Yeah. Okay.
And there is Alaska in the back, legs spread open. I was wondering what she was going to
I told ya before we were done, she would be
Easy breezy.
there.
Easy breezy Alaska.
That's her
Oh, I love her.
possession.
Yes. So next question's from Atha. Weird question. I saw a figural head shaped in my weeds. Is it Pan? What is his message?
Weird question. I saw a figural head shaped in my weeds. Is it Pan? What is this message? Hi, Eighth Vault. Um, yep, I do think it was his energy. Like I was going to go looking for it, but it was just right there immediately. Um,
Let me put you in the big seat.
and he says, "You've called on me and asked me to interact with you and to energetically work with you." He says, "Have you? I think you have." And that was like a little. Mostly wanted to know if you would notice it and recognize it, which you said you did, and that was really the main reason. It was like a kind of a shout out, and to see if you would pick up on it. He like he had to sort of manipulate the energies a little bit. He gives me kind of the magician card there, where he had to kind of work with the elements to create this picture. Yeah,
Interesting. This is but you know what? I've had the same experience in the past in Arizona where I saw a face clearly in a rock and I took a Polaroid of it and it was unmistakable. And that could have very well been Pan or a nature spirit. So, yeah, they will show us however they can in all different ways to catch our attention. I've seen in trees and rocks and all sorts of. So, that's amazing. Seed pods. Wow. That's a new one for me.
yeah, I could not recognize it. That's him playing around with the
Oh,
kiddo, you
the
know,
horns. Yeah.
yeah, and just interacting. And he's like going, "See, I'm in nature," and he's like saying it literally. He has a big sense of humor. He's very playful all the time, um, but he likes to push us past what we just see with our physical eyes. He likes to push you in that area, and he's saying that was me working with you. But he also says, because you asked me to. He wasn't like haunting you or anything. He's like playing with you.
Hi, Melody.
So you can go further with that. Um, maybe ask him to work with you on something very specific. Choose something specific to work with him on. Like
Mm.
something you'd like to manifest or attract to yourself or something like that. Uh, and he would go more, he's saying more specific. Because now you can see that I can be right there with you. Uh, I can make myself seen when I need to, and I'm here to work with you. So I would move forward with it. I never forget one time when Pan told me, I love white sage, and I used it a lot. And, I think of it as a sacred energy and a plant and all that. And when I started working with him, he was talking to me about different plants and stuff. And I said, I would like to go out in the wild and just find white sage growing and pick it. Wonder if that would be possible. And he's like, oh, yeah, sure. We can go do that. He goes, we'll just go together and I'll show you where it is. And he literally took me on a drive. I didn't have a clue where I was going, just driving in Los Angeles. And out on the freeway, we were out of town. Then he goes, okay, we're getting close. This is all in my head. I go, oh, okay. And he goes, oh, look, you can notice, see the light hitting that pink rock. And I go, yeah, I see it. He goes, well, you need to pull over and walk to that pink rock. And so I did that. Here I'm following some. And when I got he goes, and that will show you where the sage is. And, there was no sage anywhere visible. And so I go over there, and it was pretty far. I had to get out of my car. It was like in the wilderness. And I go traipsing through there. And then I get to that pink rock, which is really cool. And I
Mm.
look, he goes, now look over there. And then there was this big white sage plant. Was
Oh,
from,
beautiful.
and I didn't have a clue where I was. I was just in the wild, following his guidance in my head. And he led me to sage. And then I was like, oh, am I allowed to take it? And he goes, no, Mark, I guided you to the sage so that you
Just so
couldn't
you
have.
can look at it.
Yeah,
I can prove my
it's
point
always
to you.
smart aleck. And he goes, yes, you can have some. That was the whole thing. And so I took it. But, those kinds of things. And that's why, you know, he's made me such a believer. So I know his little tricks and stuff that he does with you guys.
Well, are you done, Mark?
Something
Oh,
specific. Oh, my whole point of that stupid story
no, is
was
that stupid? It's a great
ask something
story.
specific, because I said, can you help me find white sage in the wild? And I had at that point never seen it growing wild anywhere ever. And so I didn't even know if it would be there in California, so anyway.
Beautiful. And just really quick for I'm sorry, I'm learning new names here for Atha. What I got really quick is Empress. So you're wanting to work more with Mother Nature, Mother Earth, and he's there to guide you. Showing you through the seed pods was the Hain one, giving you a different perspective and to see how to look at nature and how to, like Mark said, when you need something or you need to find something to, to ask right out for guidance. That's a beautiful different perspective. I also got again the Queen of Pentacles, so I'm feeling like you're wanting to work with nature, become more um, connected to her rhythms, to the wild itself, just becoming just earthing again, becoming very grounded and taking care of the planet. And the Knight of Swords was at the bottom, so he's coming in and he's quickly showing you this is how you do it. Now that you know how to reach him, all you have to do is think, ask for guidance to find something, and phew, he is right there, and you'll be able to recognize the messages a lot faster.
Cool.
So
It just went right along. It was very synchronistic. And plus, that Knight of Swords is like that choosing one thing. Let's choose one thing and see about that. You know, like be more.
he says, I thought he might be angry that I was not nicely removing insects. Well, sometimes insects are not good for us.
No, he wasn't
They
angry.
they hurt us. So,
He's not
I'm
angry.
sure he must understand, and Pan has a sense of humor. I guess so. I love that.
He's a good energy to help you ground. I really needed that a lot when I first.
Yeah.
It's like first thing, Mark, we got to ground you because you're just floating all the time. So they did a lot of grounding work with me, and that's not necessarily uncommon because especially if we're into metaphysics and spirituality and stuff, we're kind of looking to the heavens a lot. So they want to keep us here on the earth, though.
Nice. And Leah is digging your glasses.
Thank you. I can't read unless I have my glasses on.
Yep. Me and my good old bifocals that hardly ever work. That's why people ever wonder why I keep doing this. It's
Yeah.
because they don't work.
I,
They say we can't make them any stronger. Are you sure about that?
I know because if you were in the room, I wouldn't be able to see you with the glasses. I only need them when I'm reading, but then it's like it's aggravating.
Hey, Jeff. Tarot asked backwards. Thanks for joining us. And so let me put up Juania's question again so we don't lose that. Just wanted to say. She goes, thank you, Mark and Heather. Appreciate you. Well, we appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Again, I put in the comments, but I just really want to express my gratitude and thank you all for being here. This has been, I've never had 40 people in my chat before.
It's great.
So
40, magical 40.
Oh, if I wish I was 40 again.
Yep.
Know what I know. Well, even a little, maybe 3 years earlier, and then, know what I know now. But, that's water under the bridge.
Good 4 energy. I'm a 22-4 life path. So I like
I'm an 8.
Oh, 8.
So I'm going to be 53 in December. I'm a Sag, baby. So I'm going to give you over to the big screen because you'll probably get your messages first.
What message from Spirit do I need to hear today for my last good?
That's good.
Hi, Juanita. Message from Spirit.
Heather, is this the beginning or end of your show? I am upside in Australia. We are kind of like in the middle right now. So you're good, Melody.
We got
I
about
know it's amazing to have people all different continents. Isn't that, Mark? Isn't that amazing? I love it.
flower beauties from India.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well,
Melodies
there
from
we go.
Australia.
Oh, did you recently have a birthday? Happy birthday. Well, belated birthday.
Yep. My birthday was October 1st.
Happy belated birthday, Mark.
I made it through it. I'm still living, so there you go. Another year old.
I know. Then I remind myself, not everybody gets to live to be this age. So days when I'm like, oh, I'm that age.
Look, one of my friends gave me this for my birthday. Beautiful.
Oh, how wonderful.
And she had Spirit Whisper put on it. And then what's on the back? Pan.
Nice.
Isn't that nice? I love it so much.
Get a t-shirt that says Pan is the man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Melody has an October 1st birthday too.
Who?
Melody from
Oh,
Australia.
Melody. Well,
Yeah, I
happy
saw your
birthday too.
picture with you sharing time with your grandbabies on your birthday. I know that was fun for you, Melody. I'm so happy. I forgot that our birthdays were the same until I saw that. I went, oh, yeah, Melody's a Libra, October 1st, too. And, guys, I saw somebody saying Pan has a sense of humor. He does, because he's also called God in joy. And joy is a big part of his message.
Nice.
He loves creation and manifestation, but he really wants you to include joy in it, or what's the point? All right.
I have a crown, not a crown, a headpiece. Ah, I can't even pull it out, but it's got horns. I was going to wear it in honor of Pan tonight, but the flowers fell out of it, so I have to reglue them all over.
Yeah.
Like my little maleficent horns. I was going to wear those tonight.
Oh, cool. I wore some Jaguars on my shirt today for you.
Oh, that's the Jaguar kitty. Nice.
Yeah, Jaguar.
I like that. Jaguars are cool.
I took care of some really sweet ones in the zoo. A couple little cute Jaguars. My babies. My babies. They used to come in and we would have meditation time together, the three of us, me and the male and female Jaguar.
Oh my God, Mark, you were so lucky. There's a girl on YouTube called Safari Sammy or Sammy Safari, and she goes up and she works at a wildcat and wild animal refuge or rescue. And she goes in, she gets to pet them. She does the boops on their noses and they lick her and cuddle. I mean, they're just so beautiful. She's got a black one, a regular one. They named him Tank, the big male. But Safari Sammy, everybody, you would love her little shorts that she does when she goes in and she pets them and they just look at her and they're just wonderful.
Well, if they trust you in everything, they become very, very, very trusting, and they just think you're buddies. And I think that too. My female Jag, she had a little bit of a belly problem, and so I started doing Reiki with her in the back of her exhibit. Just on my own. You couldn't really talk about it much back then, but and she really liked it. So she'd come in and lay down for our meditation, and I'd do Reiki, and she'd roll over and give me her belly for me to do it. And then the male was like going, hey, what's happening in there? He kept watching us because she would come inside. She'd come off exhibit and come in with me. There was a fence. She was on the inside and I was on the outside, but we could touch through the thing. And then finally, like after about the third day, he was going, okay, I'm sick of this. And then he came in and laid down and gave me his belly, like, well, what about me? And so then I did both. And so then after that, every day they'd both come in, lay down.
One hand on one side,
Reiki, and then they just fall asleep. And trust me,
very nice.
Wild Jaguar that trusts you enough to fall asleep with you,
with their bellies exposed.
Yeah, that means they trust you. It just would make my heart so full. So anyway, back to Juanita. What I'm hearing from Spirit is they're saying, get a move on. So if you've been thinking about something that you've been contemplating, thinking about it, having some ideas. I might want to do this. Maybe I should do this. They're saying, don't wait on it anymore. It's time to go. Stop waiting. Let's go. Let's get it going. Um, Go ahead and show your passions, show your desires, follow your heart. And if there's some action you've been thinking about, go ahead. Don't wait. Um, because then I got a new adventure begins. So it looks like there's
Mhm.
new energy coming in for you, and they want you to, you know, seize the opportunity and go with it. Um, because you've been looking at it, wanting it, thinking about it. So they're saying, here it comes. Doesn't surprise me that much because we're right in the midst of harvest, you know,
Mhm.
harvest energy, and we are connected to the cycles of nature and the earth. And it's a great time to bring in what you've been manifesting and to start on it. So like that. And they're saying too, they say adventures await you on vacation. So on this, what they're telling me with this card is holiday time. So again, they're talking about that this is happening now, you know, October, November, December, this holiday
Mhm.
vacation time. So stop waiting, time for adventure, and right now is a good time to go for it. So I feel like that's their message. So don't, you know, when the opportunity opens, no, it's open there for you, and you just move right in.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Perfect. Juanita, I pretty much got the same cards. Beautiful. Your
cool.
first message from your guides, I'm going to just take this down so you can see. I have the luminous warrior. So they're letting you know you are a warrior. You are strong at heart. You're brave at heart. You have a very strong, beautiful soul and spirit. The next one I got is the rattle. And a lot of times the rattles are used to sit and commune with spirit. The sound of the rattle takes us, people use that. They use a drum to go on meditative journeys, like shamanic journeys, which is perfect because I'll get right to the card that goes along with what Mark got for taking a journey, taking a travel. But I have stand still. So the first three cards really feel like at this time taking that strength that you have. We're moving to the beautiful harvest season. We are in lots of different planetary alignments right now. We're really connecting with our spirits. We're learning to slow down, to meditate, to reconnect to Earth, being in a standstill, listening to our spirits, our bodies, our heart, what it needs. And the very last card is the journey. So you are on a journey and during this time. And I think this is a really beautiful card read for everybody because we're moving into the season where everything starts to slow down. We're harvesting, we're connecting with the earth, we're enjoying her beautiful bounty, and we're sitting and communing with our ancestors, especially in October, with it being Samhain for the Celtic early peoples, honoring the ancestors, being in that standstill within ourselves and with the earth, and taking this winter to go on that beautiful deep journey of self discovery. So beautiful cards for Juanita, and I think for everybody. So.
Yeah, I like that stand still card too. In the fall and the harvest, because I'm just
Mhm.
thinking, just to you don't
Beautiful.
have to do anything about it. You are abundance. You are the manifestation of your dreams. So just stand still and accept it. It's like allow it to flow to you and through you uh,
Hmm.
right now in this time. This is the time. And so that feels great to me. Just that I am worthy of abundance and receiving and manifesting my dreams. I'm worthy of that. So I'll just accept it as it comes to me. Yeah. Love it.
She says, I like it. Thank you both. You're welcome, my dear. First
Honey.
time I getting to read for a lot of like these people I've seen in your chats and stuff. So this has just been a wonderful evening. Thank you again, Mark, for agreeing to come on my
Oh, I
channel
love it. Yeah,
and
and
bring all your wonderful friends with you.
we're real synchronized with the readings too. I feel like
Yes.
I love it.
This she goes, oh, so she says, I accept, I surrender, I am worthy. Damn well, girl, you are worthy. We all are. I have a deck that's got some beautiful cards in it, and one of the cards says, I am worthy. It can't be a much more. And one of my favorite I am statements and affirmations is I am enough.
Right.
So those just really beautifully, go
Right.
hand in hand. So Lisa, I'm getting a different deck for you for tonight. I always bring a few decks, but then others are like, this person over here. So
Yeah.
you just never know.
Lisa Foster. Let me
And
see
I
what.
think it's the first time I get to read for Lisa. I
Oh,
talked to her in chat, but I never get to read for her.
well, you're in for it.
Uh oh. No, I like Lisa. She's an animal
I
rescuer.
love.
She talks about her cats.
I only tease people I love, so there's that.
Thank you, Mims.
Otherwise, I don't have time for it.
And Jeff says, Mark and you are fun.
Oh, thank you, Jeb.
And she says, I'm here. Yep.
Lisa's here.
When he says Mark is funny, we love Lisa. All the love.
Yep.
That's what I like in my chat. I want my chats to be a safe space for people, to be able to, be respectful of each other and to share their thoughts and ideas, even if they don't always, agree with, things that they already may hold, as their beliefs, to them. It's nice to be able to have an open mind and an open discussion about things. So I like the chat. We got great chatters.
Right. Those.
Lisa says, I am crazy. Or I'm crazy. Hey, girl, you said it.
Yeah.
I'm just supporting you.
Those. Those kittens she's got are cute, cutie, cute, cute.
Oh, I miss having the kittens. We were watching the funniest cat and dog video marathon the other night. Animals are just incredibly funny and amazing, and there's never a dull moment with an animal around. Let me tell you.
I love that Mama had all those cute little kittens that look just like her, and then that
Oh my
one great
goodness.
tabby. It's like a little
Oh.
great tabby snuck in there somehow.
Hi, MLR. Welcome. So let me find where Lisa is again so I can put her message, but she wants a message from her guides.
All right. I'm trying to find one.
Okay, so is it okay, Mark, if I go?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so Lisa, honey, you got a lot of healing going on right now. Let me just take this down. So if there was any concern, whether or not, I'm sorry about the glare, but I have healing is happening. And look at that beautiful card with the layers. You're not broken. Trust in the process. It's safe to soften. So again, another beautiful message, really for a lot of us at this time. A lot of healing is taking place, especially now that we're slowing down and we're reconnecting with the earth and the energy of the earth and the vibrations, because it's that energy that helps heal us. I'm just going to insert something really quick. There is a great documentary that came out, I think, about 6 or 8 years ago called Earthing, where a gentleman learned by people connecting more with the earth, um, literally bare feet on the ground or sleeping on the ground, and getting special mats that use certain types of vibration and energy that's simulated from the earth, really showed how people's bodies could heal. One man even got out of a wheelchair when he was told he would never walk again. So, just an incredible documentary. I highly recommend it. It's called Earthing. So, Lisa, healing is happening. You, sweetheart, are not broken. None of us are broken. We're just beautiful pieces that we just reform into even a stronger, beautiful piece of, whatever your image is, a piece of art. You are held at this moment. You are cared for, you are loved. And I just feel like this is like your spirit guides looking down and they're holding you. And it says, let me see here, sureness of the soil. Again, there's the earth, unseen help, support, and community. So even though you may not see your guides, know that they are holding you, they are supporting you. And I love the sureness of the soil. So again, when we still can, before the winter hits, getting out there and just really getting our feet into the earth again, if we can, our hands, our feet, just walking through nature, taking in that beautiful healing energy. I got rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. So yes, this is a pretty um well, I mean, sexuality is who we are. It's what makes us human. And so this is not, suggesting, you know, you know, how do I want to put this, unhealthy, you know, sexual behaviors, but it's showing that people that it's okay to be in touch with our bodies, to reconnect with our bodies, things that make us feel sensual, intimate, and it's a sensation and a feeling that doesn't, isn't isn't dirty. And I'll leave it at that with that card. I also got again at the bottom codes of the seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. So during this winter, start planting those seeds. And we're also moving to the new moon. And new moon's about planting new seeds and getting new things growing. So during this time, start planting new seeds of what you want to create, accomplish, not just in the physical, but I'm also feeling in well, physical outside, but physically in our bodies. Um, Emotionally and spiritually. But, girl, you are healing, you are not broken, and you have your beautiful spirit guides and spirit with you, guiding you along. So I'll give you over to Mark. I hope that resonated.
That's great. I loved it. For me anyway. I don't know about Lisa. Lisa, Lisa, you're in the flow, honey. You are. You're on the move. You're in the groove. You're moving along. Um, Vibrationally, you've you've raised your vibration, so you can't help but move forward. You know what I mean? So you can't stay in the same place. I'm not talking literally. You can stay in the same house, but energetically, you can't. So you're moving. You're on the move. This Eight of Cups, though, it doesn't mean you're giving up stuff. You got big old full cups. It just means you're moving along in this new vibrational energy. Uh, it's not because your cups have spilled and you need to move. No, it's more of a moving through energetically, if that makes any sense. They want to remind you to, whenever thoughts and fears come up about lack, or maybe I don't have enough, or I worry about money, all that's natural. I'm not saying don't do it, but don't dwell on it. So when that comes up, make that be an opportunity to focus on abundance instead. So just when you feel like I don't have enough, say, I am abundant. I am one with the abundance of sort. Do a few I ams about abundance and plenty. Because, like we all do, we get into those feelings of where, maybe I'm needy. I better hang on to what I have because there won't be anything to replace it. If I get rid of these four coins, then what? But that's just fear talking, and that's true for all of us. They just want to remind you of that because you're moving. Your vibration is moving. You're moving to a higher vibration of abundance as well. There's that. And, this is where you're moving to the sun. So, more,
Ooh, I like that.
yeah, it's great. Couldn't be better. More of what you want. So, the sun, I love that too, because you're moving into this higher vibration of light, which will reflect in all areas. It's just got a rainbow there because it'll reflect in all these different colors. It's great. You're right on track where you're supposed to be. So don't forget it. And then they just want to throw in the Empress here. Uh, because of the reason why you're moving and you're moving into the sun and you're raising your vibration, Mother Earth wants to throw in a quick thank you for all you do for the Earth and, her children, cats in particular. You are a service member to the mother, and she realizes that, she recognizes that, and she likes to um, acknowledge those that are that have that consciousness and reward them. So that's part of why you're moving into the sun. All right.
I love that it's a llama.
Yeah, riding the llama. I know.
Llama
These
mama.
these are the RuPaul's Drag Race cards. But
I've seen those. Those are cool. Lisa says I have a lot of cat expenses right now.
Yeah,
2 female cats to spay and one still in the hospital. Oh boy.
you're doing good, sweetie. Stop keeping
Yes, you are. You're
crying.
you're you're Mama Kitty. You're
Just
trying.
stop doing it.
You're doing it. You got this, girl. I mean, I've been following you in chats for the last year or so, and you get over one obstacle, you get over another. I mean, you just keep going, and you're strong, and you get it done. And these babies' lives are so much better for it because of you. And yeah, it's a lot. We used to run a foster home, my mother and I, back in the day. So it takes a lot of work. It really does. So it takes a special person to be able to do that.
Yes, Lisa, I got your card, birthday card. Thank you very much, sweetie. I was going to tell you on Saturday. I wasn't expecting you. But yes, it was very sweet of you. And your birthday gift. It was very nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Aw.
And little Puss is still in the hospital. I know she's been struggling and having a time, but I still feel pretty good that she's going to make it. You know who I'm talking about. So I know it's been like touch and go and a struggle, and she's had infection, but she's kind of a hard fighter, and I'm not willing to give up on her yet, sweetie. Okay. All righty. Oh, Jessica Lamb, we put up a new one.
Yeah.
Message from Spirit.
You're welcome, Lisa.
Jessica Lamb, like a message from God.
Ooh.
Make me change cards.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I do a lot of oohs, wows, and I get cards. So I
Yeah,
just love the messages that pop up. She
good.
says
Go.
she's coming home next week,
Okay.
and she's being medicated and boarded. So
Yeah,
lots of love to the baby.
she had a lot of infection going on. Okay. You can go ahead and go.
Okay. So Jessica, my dear, message I pulled from the animal deck. I got turkey spirit just in time for the holidays, but turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So, again, at this time, our guides reminding us to be grateful even for the little things that we have: food on our table, clean water to drink, a warm roof over our head. It's just a beautiful reminder of thanking grace, which I love how Cash Peters refers to as like spirit, not as in God or energy, but as grace. There's a beautiful grace of energy, and so that connection to our higher selves, that beautiful grace of being, showing gratitude and grace this time of year. And hummingbird again popped up. Be here now. So instead of worrying about past, future, just start learning. And a lot of us can take this to just being in the moment. Lots of going on in the world, then and that filters down into our communities and that's into our family. So right now, just being present in the moment, enjoying the moment, and living life fullest at the moment. Next card, beautiful hawk spirit. I had one fly up on my car, up alongside my car a couple weeks ago. They are just majestic, beautiful birds. So hawks, most birds, but especially hawks, are messengers from spirit. So look for messages. I don't know if you work with hawk spirit, Jessica, but or if you have hawks in your area, but pay attention to dreams, um, um, maybe messages, things that you see outside. But hawks are all about having like an eagle, having that perspective, having that higher view, and because they fly to the sun into the clouds, they're incredible messengers of spirit, messengers for great spirit. And the last card I have, crow spirit, another great time a year for this, because of the veils thinning, and we're going into the Samhain and a lot of the early indigenous practices, where we're connecting more to the elementals this time of year. Beautiful time to co-create with spirit and moving into new moon. another good time to start tapping in and co-creating with spirit. And if there's something that you really want to manifest, maybe connect and call to crow spirit. They're there to help because they carry messages too, back and forth with spirit. And crows are great too for mystery, for magic. Like the hawks with messengers from spirit, they're like, for me the hawks work on more of a, and shadow as in not as in a bad shadow, but because you can't have shadow without the light. There's power and beauty in shadow, and I feel like the hawk is bringing that solar energy in, the light energy of messages, and the crow is help remind you to connect with the ones that the deeper mysteries, the like we do spirit guide journeys, underground journeys, connecting with the underworld and connecting and bring those together. So I'm going to stop right there so I don't go on too much. But I think you understand from my previous readings with you. So I'm going to give it over to Mark. Sometimes I go on too much. So I'm trying to learn how to hold back and not, you know.
You have to go with what it is. I can be that way as well. I have to just do until it's over with. Okay.
Those are
Mickey Walk, you're in Japan. Love it.
Ooh.
I don't know if I have anybody from Japan before, and you came from my channel. Hi, Mickey Walk. Okay. What I'm hearing, Jessica, it's pretty interesting. It just seems to be jumped out for you. I don't know if this is something that's on your mind or not. This is what they're telling me. So before you came here from before you came to the earth, so like, this is before you incarnated, you made a pact, an agreement, your soul did an agreement. Like, they're giving me this contract. So it's like you made a soul contract too, like I believe we all do. Uh, and they're saying, yep, you did, even if you might not think you did. You did. And they want you to trust in that idea that you agreed to do what you would be able to do in the best way possible to serve yourself and everyone else concerned. They say, trust in that plan, trust in that contract, trust in your higher self, your soul, because that plan comes right from, they're giving me this crown, but what they're telling me, right from source, right from God, goddess. It was a divine, it's part of the divine plan. So your part is a part of all of our parts, because then they want to give me the world finally. That your your purpose, your work and play here on the earth serves you, it's divinely inspired, and it serves you and everyone else on the earth. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. I wonder why it's just come. Well, they're saying because you made an agreement with us. And I wonder that sometimes about myself. Like, really? Okay. But it's because, bottom line, and in some ways, we're energy workers. It's something we don't have a lot of awareness of here at this time on the earth because it's been sort of blotted out. Humanity went through this long period of trying to pretend like there's no unseen energy or anything like that, tried to get away from all that. But it is. And some of us are experts with doing energy work and stuff like that. And I really feel like that's why a lot of us agreed to come, was to help in this time of raising the earth's vibration. And maybe that's one of the reasons why you chose to too. But it wants to remind you that it's no mistake. You're on purpose,
Mhm.
and they're happy that you are. Things are going along like they're supposed to be. Yeah.
You want to say hi to everybody? This is my other one. This is my Z.
Hi, Ziva. Whoops.
Whoop! She got a little boo boo on her. Well, that's weird. We got switched around. Got a little boo boo, but
What
here's
kind
my
of boo
mama's.
boo?
She got a boo boo
Where?
on the side of her cheek.
Oh, got a little cut or something there.
Yeah, and she was healing, and then she scratched it and she opened it, so it's healing back up again. But this is my 15-year-old, everybody. She usually doesn't come on, so
Hi,
Mozzie didn't
sweetie
want to come
pie.
by. So that's my diva.
That you came out here. I'm gonna send a little bit of energy work there to your little face.
Oh, you want to say thank you?
Yeah,
It
Pan's
was it was completely healed almost, and then she went and did something, and she what? Oh, you're getting upset now? Oh my goodness.
she says, "Oh, now I'm getting energy work." Ah,
Yeah, whenever I try to do, they kind of back away. So when I do it, I have to do it at a distance.
right.
So,
Yeah, quite often when I'm talking to them or working with them energetic, they don't
you're
have
getting
to
some healing.
be in the room or anything. Sometimes they are, but most
Say
of the time.
thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you.
So kind of like he's bandaging up the auric field. He wants to stop it from going farther than that, and then reverse back, kind of close it up.
Yeah.
She's taking it in pretty good though.
Yes, she is.
There you go, honey. Just it's like adding a little bit of
She had something similar like 10 years ago, and she
healing.
healed right up, but and she started growing back her fur, but I don't know if it got itchy for her or she was cleaning herself and she just popped it back open again.
Yeah. Cosmic Orphan, do you have a
Say
channel?
thank you. Yes, he does.
Okay, I'll have to go look it up.
Oh, and there's Buttercup. Say hi,
Yeah,
Buttercup.
Buttercup's helping. There
Oh,
you go, Miss
Buttercup is
Buzz.
helping.
I could tell you like that a little bit. Well, I'd like that to go ahead and close up. And I don't know. He seems to think that helped. It was kind of like putting a salve almost on it or something. It was weird. It
Me
was like
too, Lisa.
putting a little cream on or something. So it looked
Yeah,
okay.
we're keeping it clean. We just, she was almost completely, and then she did something, and
Oh yeah.
oh, and now she just left. So I think she's done.
She goes, "We're
Thank
done."
you.
Yeah, he finished.
And out she goes, tail up in the air.
I know, but then she was going to leave, but then she decided she'd set a minute and take the energy. I could tell she did. She's
Yeah,
like, "Well, maybe I won't jump out yet because I'm getting a little attention."
so much.
Yeah.
Mark, love that angel with paws there with you. Yep, that's Buttercup. I keep wanting to say buttercream.
Buttercup, cup of butter. Yeah, you might.
Aww.
She's
Sometimes.
I think she's a corgi chihuahua mix. I
Aww.
think that's what they told me when I got her. When I rescued, because she was a cosmic orphan too.
Yeah.
Now you're what?
Cosmic Orphan, that's Steven. He's got a great channel where he does flip throughs of cards. He doesn't do readings, but he loves to do flip throughs of different types of decks that are out there and shows
Cool.
different types of artwork and stuff. So,
I'll have
yeah,
to go,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
I'll go check you out. Yep, yep, yep.
Alrighty. So, sweet and salty. All these new people I'm getting to read for. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Who's my dog? JC. Oh, who is or what is my dog JC doing in heaven? Does my dad play with him? Oh, I would think so. Um, MLR. Most of mine are Panthers. I know, aren't they awesome? MLR.
Do we have a lot more questions?
We have this one.
Okay.
So we got to watch the time. That's right. So we are at 8:30. So we have Swing Salty. We have Lisa, and then if we had time, Flower Beauty.
Okay.
So if you want to go ahead with Sweet and Salty, I can start shuffling cards for Lisa
No
because it has to
problem.
do with spirit guides.
Who's my dog? No, no, I don't think. Who is he doing? What is he doing in heaven, JC? Let me see if he's going to tell me anything. JC, JC, JC.
Let's see if we can get something on JC. I know, Mickey. Aren't they awesome? A lot of shelters can't adopt them out now, right now, because of what stupid things people do with them. So unfortunate.
Um, yeah, your question's left, Flower Beauty. Um, Well, he's telling me that he's visited you a few times since he's been there. I do think your dad and he have been together. Um, there feels like there's another animal too besides JC, that's there too. It's not just JC, but I feel like your dad had interacted with more than one animal on the other side.
Aw, Husky
It's
Shepherd,
Shep.
13. Mine passed both at 13 too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put the pull cards. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like him going back and forth, visiting you. Like,
Okay, just really quick. Debbie, we could only start 10 questions. Yours didn't make it, so I apologize. But Mark does have shows on the weekend and on Monday with Debbie. So if you go to one of his shows, get your question in there, and I'm sure he'd be able to answer that for you then. But I'm sorry, we gotta can't keep Mark too late. We can't keep. He needs his beauty rest. We all need our beauty rest.
sweet and salty, do you have a dog now?
Doberman or small dog? Hmm.
Hmm.
He says, "Well, yes, he visits me." So I think she means that he visits her in her sleep.
Yeah,
Bye, Marie Carmen. Thank you. And she said no.
she doesn't have anybody now. Yeah,
No.
I didn't think so. So he does go back and forth. He does come in down and check on you spiritually, like a little doggy ghost. He kind of not wild about the idea that you don't have a dog. He's a little bit. He's kind of going. I get this shame, bad dog, no biscuit, but
Let me get you on the big screen here.
I don't think
There you
it's about him being a bad dog.
go.
It's about you don't have a dog and nobody to give a biscuit to. So he don't really like that so much. He says sometimes he feels a little lonely up here in heaven, and he kind of longs to be back on the earth. Because he's likes to belong, likes to be part of the pack. So I feel like he would like to. Here we go again. Come back again. I don't know what your situation is, anything like that. But when I look, when I'm saying, well, what do you want? I see that you like belonging. You're feeling a little bored with heaven. You don't like the idea that she doesn't have a dog. But what are you looking at? So then he gives me this success on your gifts. Like
Oh,
he would like to maybe come back there again. Look, and he's holding that bone. I love this over there because our first card was no biscuit. But he's going, happy dog, up my bone, and being grateful. So that back home kind of that's what he's looking for. I think that's what he would like to pass on to you today.
let's see. Doberman was called Michelob, Gussie, Basset Hound, and another small dog, Coco. I like those names. Michelob. That's interesting. Yep, time to invite him back. And I agree. It looks like he wants to come back. I got, several beautiful cards. Are you done, Mark?
Yeah, but which dog were you asking me about? Yeah, you were asking me about what JC. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm going, wait, I don't recognize
She
any.
says he's my angel.
Oh, okay. Because when you listed off all those names, I went, well, none of those seem like, okay, that wasn't who I was reading on. All righty. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Well, those are three
Yeah,
corn
I feel
puppets.
like he wants to come back, hon. He
Yep.
wonders why he don't like you not having a dog, and it sounds like he wants to be a dog again too. Dog energy. That's what I'm hearing. Okay.
Yep. And I got three beautiful cards for sweet and salty. I have Dove Spirit, which is be peace. I mean, he's happy. It's peaceful up there, but there's the wanes. He
Right.
wants to come down, so be peace. And then I got another white animal. I got Stag Spirit taking the lead. He really wants to take that lead. Wants to go down, wants to come back, take the lead. I need to come back. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. So, yep, boop, he wants to come back in. He wants to do this all over again and be with you. So, I would, be open to another dog coming into your life. It says here, take the lead. So, it may be he's waiting for you to call him back or waiting for the right moment to take, that lead, to take that leap and to come back to you. But that's beautiful. I'm waiting for my one girl to come back to me like Mark said she would, and we just have to wait for the right opportunity when we can have another dog. And yep, I get it. Money is the issue. Exactly. Yep. Veterinarians really don't make it too easy for us to have,
Right.
pets and stuff these days. I mean, we're grateful to have them, but sometimes,
And um, just go ahead and choose it anyway. Don't focus on what you don't want, which is like not enough money. Focus on what you do want, and realize you never know. I've had many a pet that never went to the vet once in their life, and a
yeah.
lot. So you don't. It isn't always the case that you have a pet that has to go to the vet all the time. That doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes it does, but not always. Like most of my animals, hardly ever had, and I've had a lot. Um, spent hardly any time at the vet.
Yeah,
So
she says, thank you so much. I was so blessed with him. You're welcome, sweetheart.
right.
And so we have Lisa, and then we have Flower Beauty. She wanted to
Okay.
know about something that was done from her. So I'm going ahead and shuffling for Lisa. Lisa. Oh wow, I just love these cards. You want me to go ahead, Mark?
Yep.
Okay. So Lisa, let me just take this down. I have After the Rain. So you're recently been through something. Um, Silver lining. You're feeling an amount of relief. You're very hopeful. Um, Something has is finally over, and it's almost like grief in a way, processing grief, and grief doesn't have to be the loss of somebody. It could be a traumatic situation, the loss of a job, a loss of, I know I've at points where feeling a loss of self, of identity, of who I am. So it could be some sort of process where um, things were rough. For me, the rain could be like the tears, the crying, the grieving, the working through, the processing, honoring the emotions. But it's after the rain now. There's a beautiful silver lining. You have the breathing rose, which is now you're healing. Your heart healing, you're healing your emotions, you're connecting, and know that time eases the pain. And I love the beautiful rose, pink rose in the middle, because I feel like a lot of this has to do with self love, a lot of self healing that needs to go through. I have Brothers of the Rose, the sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. So I feel like your spirit guides, and these could be men too in your family, are very supportive of you right now. And yes, she's pregnant in this picture, but it doesn't necessarily mean with a child. It could be um, something new, wanting to birth something new into your life, but knowing that you have that divine masculine protection around you in spirit, and those in your family or friends in your inner circle. And the last card, wow, you have the grandmothers. Look at all of those grandmothers. You have a lot of ancestors and guides watching over you right now. Remember your roots, perspective, and trust in the weavings. So, as you're going through this healing process, remember who you are. Remember where you've come from, the things you've been through, your successes. It's all the weaving. Whatever we feel like are failures, they're never really failures or mistakes. They're just lessons that we needed to learn along the way. And just really connecting, especially at this time, with all of our ancestors. So remembering them, acknowledging where you've come from, and taking that strength from what they went through and how they had to grow and live, and taking that within yourself and using that, allowing their wisdom to guide you moving forward. So that's my cards for you, and I'll give you over to Mark at Flower Beauty. No, I already have your question, hon. You're fine.
Yeah. So I just pulled a couple cards just to move us through because I can't stay much longer. Um, but what I'm hearing for you, Lisa, is that this is a pretty good time. In general, it is for most of us who are focused on love rather than hate, and that's everybody that's on this comes to visit us here. But it's a good time to feel free, to experience joy. It's that same thing of identifying that you are um, a child of the Creator, an offspring, and this is a great time to recognize that and to accept that good. Again. So they've been saying that a couple times today, and then just gratitude rampage. So it's just a good time to be grateful, thankful, enjoy this season of giving, joyful giving and receiving. So, and it doesn't matter what it is, it could be big, little, it doesn't matter. But it's just that energy of sharing, giving, allowing yourself to receive too, because some of us are better givers than receivers. One's not better than the other. So you want to be good on both of those. And they're just saying this is a good time just to be and enjoy.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mark. So I'm going to put the question up there, Mark.
Yeah.
Now, I don't read third party. This is an interesting question. She wants to know if S was the one who stole money from her cupboard,
Yeah.
whose keys I gave them. I'm not sure what that means. Or was it his parents, or did they all steal together? Any guidance on how to get it back would be. I can pull cards on the energy, but
Yeah.
yeah, I can do a couple cards, but
I'm going to just.
I typically don't
Where's my
get
green?
these questions.
Yeah.
Um, Happy to answer if I can.
Let me see.
Let me see. Yeah, I think this is a very much. Here, I'll pull here. Let me just pull some basic tarot cards.
Yeah, I feel like a little bit of shady shenanigans probably happened. Uh, I don't know that the parents were involved. I'm not getting, like it was a family affair. It feels more like one person than a group. Let's see here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what are you getting?
Well, the first card that came out was the Ten of Swords.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Um, you might get some. Here, I'm going to put myself up really quick. I did
Yeah.
get the Ten of Swords. So right then and there, that's just it was a betrayal, devastated by bad news. So obviously, I'm feeling less of a group. I'm feeling more of an individual. So I'm just reading on the energy, sweetheart. So yes, there was a betrayal. You were stabbed in the back. Um, Now I think the way you handled it, I got the Six of Wands, which represents victory, success. So I feel like this is really what you want. You want to get your money back. You want to clear this up. You want to be recognized for this. The next card I did get though was the Seven of Pentacles, and it says too much time or effort put in for meager results. Investment anxiety. So I'm feeling like this is what it might be a while because I feel like this is you now. I know you're hoping to recover that. You're hoping to be successful. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck, um, and let's see. I got the Temperance card reverse. I usually don't read reversals, so when they pop up, I pay attention to them. So the Temperance cards reverse says imbalanced and misaligned. Um, so it's kind of like for me, it feels like it's not. You're not going to see anything, not anytime soon. Um, I wish I had a better message for you, but whatever you think you feel, with what who's involved, you do. Um, but yeah, with these two reversal cards, and I rarely get reversals. I wouldn't. You can put it out to the universe to get help with recovering some of that money, but I don't. Yeah, I looked at the next card. I got the Knight of Pentacles, and that's money, stability, resources, but it's very slow. It's going to be very slow to come back to you. So I'll give it to Mark, and
Yep.
let's see what Mark gets.
Yeah, I'm basically the same. Um, it's a little bit convoluted. It's like a maze a bit. So,
Wow.
like a
Yeah.
quick, easy solution because you have to go around and about. It was like a knife in the back, though. I got the same thing, just different deck. But um, they wanted me to do these cards for this, whatever reason. Um, but again, and Heather already mentioned this, ask Spirit for help. Here comes the angel wings that they can help. Ask for the highest outcome for everybody, and that the outcome is in your favor. Ask for that um, because there is possibility of a flip flop, like this flipping back into your favor. They give me this spatula card, so it's still it still can change, right? And you can, um, and it'll be things will be clearer, and people are going to see the truth more clearly. So I'm not going to give up hope completely. I would pray and ask for assistance from the other side. Um, but I feel like something's going to come out to shed some light and make things clear, like put the glasses on so you can see more clearly what went on. But it feels a little farther down the road, not immediately. But I'm not hopeless. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
something could change here and
Yeah.
things get a
Yeah,
little
that Knight of Pentacles.
right,
She's got to have some patience, but the financials should slowly come back to her. You
like
know.
it's on the way, but it's not really running. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging with Mark. He's got to get going. We appreciate all of you for being here. Um, Thank you so much. And Mark's got his show on Saturday and again on Monday with Debbie Freebird Spirit. And everybody have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much. And Mark, thank you
Oh, it's my
for
pleasure.
joining me. Would love to have you back at some time. I know you're a very busy person.
I'm not
So, but would love to have you on again.
coming on. It was a lot of fun.
Yes. And everybody have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Love you guys. Thanks for
Yep.
being
Love
here.
you.